Natalie with LivingTheOilLife.com. I hope everybody is doing well. Thanks for joining me today. Since it's Thanksgiving week, I thought it would be fun to share some of my top oils that have helped me get through the holidays. And I would love to hear from you guys. What are some of your top oils that have gotten you through the holidays? Now, this list could be very, very long, but I tried to shorten it. I was just trying to think of the oils that I've used throughout the years and throughout the holidays to get me through, and they are not in any particular order, but of course the top number one oil that should be used every day is the Thieves Oil Blend. Thieves, of course, is an amazing oil to help maintain a healthy immune system. You need to be diffusing it 24/7 during the holidays, and it is also great to diffuse, to put on the bottom of your feet in the morning and at night, especially on your young ones. Now, it is a little bit of a hot oil, so you're going to want to make sure you dilute it, especially for the little ones. Massage their feet and just get it on the bottoms and help them to maintain a healthy immune system. So that is definitely a must-have. Another one that is great to help keep your immune system happy is Power, if you have not tried that one. That has oils like hyssop, mountain savory, oregano, clove, frankincense, and Dorado azul. And it is a little bit of a hot oil, so you definitely want to dilute it. But this is great because I love it. Says it supports the immune system and the aroma encourages positive energy. And who doesn't need positive energy during the Thanksgiving holidays? Another one that I use all the time is White Angelica. I don't use it just for the holidays, but it is wonderful for the holidays, especially if you're like me, where you're very sensitive to other people and to their emotions and to what's going on. And sometimes you have a tendency to carry that home with you. White Angelica is really good. It has oils like bergamot, myrrh, hyssop, Hawaiian sandalwood, ylang ylang, northern lights black spruce, melissa, and rose. And I like to put it on my shoulders. They also suggest like putting it on your thighs. Why, I'm not sure, but your thighs. Some people put it on their pants legs, and on their clothes. I will put it on my shoulders. I'll rub it through my hair. I wear it on my wrists. And it's just really great when you're around a lot of relatives and around a lot of negative Nellies. They kind of will get to you. And the White Angelica just kind of helps keep all of that negative energy and all of that chaotic energy away from you, so you're not carrying it with you and it doesn't bother you so much. And if you have children that are extremely sensitive, a lot of our kids are very sensitive when they're little. They haven't been, exposed to the cruel world and built up those walls and built up, those blockers, but they're very sensitive. And so White Angelica would be a really great oil to use for them. And you can use it on babies. They say to dilute it 1 drop of White Angelica to 8 to 10 drops of carrier oil. If you have kids 2 to 6, 1 drop of White Angelica to 2 to 4 drops of carrier oil. And for kids 7 and up, I would do 1 to 1 drop of carrier oil with 1 drop of White Angelica. And so with your babies, especially with your little ones, just put some in your hand, massage it on them, massage it on their shoulders, on the back of their neck, massage your baby's feet with it. And it may just help with them, that those babies that can get around people and just kind of like you're not quite sure what's going on, and so they're really sensitive. White Angelica would be a really great oil for them. The next one that goes along with that is Valor. Sometimes when we get around relatives, especially if we're grown and we come home and we're around parents, around uncles and aunts that are just bombarding you with questions, wanting to know what are you going to do with your life and things like that, Valor is a great oil to use to kind of help you stand up for yourself. I love Valor. I use it all the time because it just kind of gives you that boost of confidence, and it just really helps you to stand firm in who you are. And I will use it on the back of my neck. I'll use it on the back of my spine. and on the bottom of my feet. That's the way that I love to use it the most, and I'll put it like on a diffuser necklace so I can be smelling it throughout the day. It is really, really wonderful. It has oils like blue tansy, frankincense, geranium, northern lights, black spruce. It's one of my very, very favorites. And if you don't have Valor, there's also a Valor 2, which I have not used because Valor has always been my very, very favorite. So I will always wait till it comes back in stock. The next one is Joy, because who does not need joy during the holidays, and who doesn't need a little support for your joy during the holidays? Joy has actually 10 oils in it. Oils like jasmine, rose, tangerine, bergamot, and it's an amazing oil that I like to use as a perfume. I will rub it on my wrists, I'll rub it on the back of my neck, on my chest. I use it everywhere, and I love to diffuse Joy with orange oil. Diffuse that before your guests come, and it's an amazing, amazing, welcoming, uplifting scent. I really, really love it. So Joy is a really great one. And Joy, I was just talking to a friend of mine and telling her that I didn't want to use Joy at first, or not didn't want to use, but I didn't want to order it at first because I really didn't think I needed it because I'm a pretty upbeat person. But I had smelled somebody's and I loved the aroma, so I wanted to use it and to help maybe give joy or bring joy to other people around me. But when I was using it, I realized that little things weren't like getting to me. Like little things like somebody cutting you off in traffic, or, you know, somebody being snippety to you or something like that. I was realizing that they weren't like getting on my nerves. So I thought that was pretty cool with using Joy. So you definitely want to have Joy on hand, especially if you have like grumpy grandpa or grumpy grandma or something like that. You want to diffuse it in your home during the holidays. Of course, you need to have your peppermint and peppermint vitality oils. Peppermint is wonderful for traveling if you're going on long road trips to help with the energy, or if you have little ones that could, or even yourself, that can get a little bit of queasiness from traveling. Peppermint is great to have on hand to just inhale it, rub it on their bellies. If you have the peppermint vitality, you know, you can put that in your drink. It just helps to uplift, help to energize you. If you're in a room and it's hot and it's sweaty, put the peppermint on the back of your neck or on your wrists, and to give you that cooling sensation. It just helps cool you down. So peppermint is definitely one, and peppermint vitality is great for baking. We had a Young Living open house with our leaders, and a friend of ours made peppermint patties, and I could have eaten the whole bowl. They were amazing. And I asked her what the recipe was, and she said, just go on Pinterest and Google Young Living Peppermint Vitality Peppermint Patties. And so I haven't done that yet, but they were to die for. They were so, so yummy. So peppermint vitality is definitely one to have for your holidays for cooking. It's great in your hot chocolate. It's great in brownies. It is a wonderful oil. All of vitality oils you need to have for cooking, because you've got the vitality oregano, vitality basil, vitality thyme. You've got all the vitality oils that are going to help make your baking and your cooking a lot better. Let's see. We also have Digize and Digize Vitality, which, if you follow me at all, you know that that is my #1 gateway oil that got me using essential oils, was Digize, because it is wonderful for your digestive system. And we know we eat too many mashed potatoes, too much pie, too much ice cream, too much sweets during the holidays. So you have to make sure you have Digize on hand. It has things like tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, and patchouli. And I just rub it right on my belly button and around my belly. I will also put it on the bottom of my feet and massage my feet, because our digestive reflex points are down there. And so I will massage it on there also. If you have the Digize Vitality Oil, for me, I put it a drop on my finger and I'll rub it on the inside of my cheeks. And for some reason that works for me. I don't know why. If somebody knows, I would love to know, but I've learned that rubbing it on the inside of my cheeks and on the bottom of or underneath my tongue really works wonders for my digestive system. So you definitely want to have Digize on hand. And if you have little ones and you have tummy gize, make sure you take that with you, because we know that they can eat way too much, that their tummies are not agreeing with them. So you want to make sure you have that. Another great one to have, of course, is harmony. Harmony helps to balance the energy and can help with holiday stresses. And that one has 17 oils in it. This is a definite must have for your emotions. It has things like angelica, Spanish sage, jasmine, rose, frankincense, and royal Hawaiian sandalwood. And so it is great to diffuse before the family comes. I would put it in a water bottle and spritz it around the room, spritz it on your furniture, on the curtains, anywhere that people are going to be. Harmony is a must have to diffuse. And I will say a funny story is one of my leaders was saying that she came home one day and she said she kept smelling like there was cat pee, but they don't have cats. And so she was asking the kids, and finally the kids were like, well, we are diffusing harmony. And so she realized that she had a not so harmonious, I don't know the word. She didn't have harmony in her life that day. And so she kind of stood over the diffuser and was smelling it in, realizing that it was not smelling good because she really did need it. So you definitely want harmony. Of course, you want peace and calming, because after a hard day of being around family and friends and all the energy, the kids running around, cousins playing and things like that, you want to just relax and have a nice evening. Peace and calming is definitely one that you want to diffuse. You want to put it on the bottom of the kids' feet when they're having a hard time winding down. Peace and calming is amazing. I will put it on the bottom of my feet when I go before I go to bed. That and a little bit of cedarwood, and I am good to go. And then, of course, we need gratitude. It is Thanksgiving. We want to be grateful, and sometimes when we're in the midst of chaos with family and friends, we need a little bit of support when it comes to being grateful for things. So gratitude is spiritually grounding and emotionally balancing, and it has things like Idaho balsam fir, frankincense, geranium, coriander, and myrrh. And that's another great one to diffuse. It's great to just put in your hands and just inhale it. And just take a minute for yourself and just kind of refocus and kind of, regroup yourself and just remember why you're doing this, why you're having all of this family members, and why you're running around. I was going to say like with a chicken with their head cut off, but I was going to say turkey. Sorry. Just being cheesy. But it is great to just inhale the gratitude and just kind of remember what the holiday is all about. And I think that's about it. Oh, gathering. Gathering is another really great one. That one was a smell I had to get used to. I'm not quite sure why or what is in it, but it is great for overcoming the chaotic energy of the holidays. Did I already mention this one? I might have, but it has frankincense, rose, sandalwood, and northern lights black spruce and things like that. And so gathering is a great oil to diffuse before family members get together, so that when all of those personalities and all of the chaos that comes with family gets ready to come in your home, you can make it a little bit easier and have an aroma going that is inviting to them instead of going at each other. So for some reason, all of these oils are emotional oils because the holidays bring out the emotions in all of us. But those are just some of my favorites that I use. I would love if you would comment below and tell me some of the favorites that you use, if you've used these or if you've used other ones. Of course, there are so many other oils that Young Living has. I mean, we've got over 200 essential oils. You can find one that will work for you and your family, but I thought it would be fun to share some of my top favorite, and those are it. If you like this video, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do. You could just hit the little subscribe button down there, and make sure you hit the bell notification button so you don't miss any other videos like this one. And I think that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. And until next time, keep living the oil life, and I'll see you later. Bye.